Hello, it is Lord Haywire. I am playing some Soulash 2. Went through my list and cleaned out a bunch of games that I didn't actually even feel like playing. So the more on Soulash 2, Ever Space is probably the next game that I'll stream. That I have streamed before. I do that. On the weekdays I try to only stream games I've streamed before, and the weekends, Friday, Sunday, I stream new games. Sometimes I break my own rules though. This is not one of those times. I hope you can't hear this hum of this heater that I have on my feet right now. I'm getting old, and so my feet get cold. We're playing Dark Flame, one of the dumbest names I've come up with here. Looks like I was running away or something. What is this thing? I don't remember this. Bandage. I do remember that. That looks like a little mouth to me. And can you guys see that? You can. This is a thief magic user. Looks like I was running away, and we're gonna keep running away. We have plenty of food to keep running away because I don't remember what I was doing, and I want to die right at the first thing that happened on this stream. I've played this game a bunch offline. I stopped playing it because I didn't want to burn myself out on it. So this is a roguelike basically, except it has a whole thing going for it. For example, this overworld map that is randomly generated. Oh yeah, I forgot. This moves very slowly. This is randomly generated. I don't think I have a home yet. I have a button for a home. Claim this region. No, we don't want to claim anywhere yet. But let's check our inventory. What do we got here? We got a chain, coif. This guy is a magic user thief. Anonymagong. Straw bag, crude mask, straw. You can catch fire with all this straw. It's probably a bad thing to be wearing it. Copper breastplate, straw robe, dagger, shield, I guess I'm going for. And then I also have a lucky fur cap. Does this go over? Oh, it goes over that. I was wondering if we could put it on the face part. And then it looks like we got some other junk. We got some plain leather pants, which would replace my silk pants, so I guess. And we got, so how this game works is you got the overworld map, and you get these like adventures that you go on. What is this? Is this my home? The Doom Cave. This looks like that's my home. So I did make a home, but we need to make it better. Then we have our stats. We don't have any stats, in inventory there. And then how this games work is skills. You get skills for things. Leather roof and a leather. So there has been updates since I last played it. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to play it. So you get these skills and they unlock things. So like athletics. It gives you more tribute points and whatnot. This symbol. And then these give you more like actions that you can do. Like you can drag things around. And there's a lot of like not a lot. There's some like cheese that you got to do to get your guy up a level. You don't have to do it. Looks like I got 5 levels of axe for some reason. I probably was just doing that to get these extra points. We can swift cut wood or reduce time of cutting wood and whatnot. But you also get these things, and that's what these are here. I have burn and bonus damage because this is for my magic class. And you can assign them to these things. And so where we want to get to probably is a green one so we can fill that slot. These slots are there, some green ones there, and then this doesn't do anything. Or it doesn't have any of those. So we probably want to look around and maybe that's why I'm using a shield. Let's see. We'll get to a blue one. We don't have anything for blue though. Green one's way over here. Knockback damage, that's pretty good. But that wouldn't really affect. I guess this one we could. Well, we don't knock them back though. So we should probably look for something that has like blue or green. I mean, and go for that. Axe fighting does have a green thing, strength +4. So we could like cast this, then our strength would go up. That's not very useful. Maybe we shouldn't worry about it. We should just grind these other things. It looks like carpentry. We need to work on that so we can make clubs and firewood. So that gets us to this. The next thing, the other thing you can do is a lot of crafting. And so we need to craft things to get our shit together. You also can upgrade your equipment, and actually a bone axe isn't bad in this game, surprisingly enough. And it looks like we have one. You can put in magical ingredients here. We don't have any magical ingredients, but if we did, we could put it in there. And there's a bunch of different starts. Like I said, I started this guy out as a fighter. No, sorry, not as a fighter, as a pyromancer thief. And he gets bonuses to using daggers. That's why he's got this dagger equipped. And normally I keep him equipped with 2 daggers, wherever the fuck his shit is. But it looks like I'm probably just not wasting, I'm getting some shield skill, but it looks like we also were getting our ass kicked. So what were you sitting on? The game is like it is in early access. I was about to say 0.2, but I don't think it's actually 0.2. We also have a snake pit there that we could go to. I don't know what we're on. Let's go back in this region and see what. Yeah, there's something up here. Oh, okay, so that's a cave thing. We need to sleep. This is our hit points, and this is like your endurance. This is the orange bar is the fatigue, hunger. We have shit tons of food, and we have shit tons of water. So let's rest until healed. Let's sleep this because this will heal us. Hope we don't get bashed in the head while we're sleeping. And then we're gonna head back over and try round 2 of this fight. Skill book. I don't know what we were fighting, but it looks like they may have nearly kicked our ass. We can drink some water out of the stream. I don't think we need to fill anything. Yeah, we don't. I guess 450 is all we got. We can look. I like to have like, whoops. O is options, it looks like. Yeah, I want to make another one of these. In fact, can we craft one of these right now? We need 3 different types of, or 3 leather. We have 1 snake leather, 1 goat leather. We don't have enough leather. So this game is in early access. It does have some little bit of jank. I believe he's been working on it. It's one guy pretty steadily. We may have cleared this out. What is this butterfly thing? I'm considered an adult. So now is this guy trying to kill us? What is our second? We have a pickaxe. Is our secondary weapon, huh? Okay. I'm gonna assume hold left shift. He's got some silk pants. He's slightly burned grass. I'm assuming this guy's gonna want to kill us. Anything out in the wild. I thought there was another way to look at him, but I can't, like, to give me more information. It just says that he's got a copper dagger and he's walking around there. That's as far as I can cast my spell. What about my breathe fire spell? That's as far as I can cast that. Alright, let's step forward. He's red now. That's gotta mean he's bad, right? Let's step forward 1 more. Oh, there's another guy right there. How about some fire? Motherfucker. Let's save this for now. We could switch to our axe, but... And then let's rest. That's a big thing in this. Is you gotta use your fatigue here at the right times. We'll hit him with the flame. Oh, he hits pretty hard. Can we get both of these guys? I think that's probably the thing, is these guys are hit hard. I have a dwarf character that really annihilates with each hit, so it's a little... Now the farmer's wife hits harder than you. Well, I'm just a little mage. We're gonna step back, and I'm gonna cast it. Oh, okay, I can't get them both. And then something went up. I am almost dead, though. Oh my god, am I gonna die? Oh, they can see through my shit. What's 6? Oh my god, I died right at the beginning. Wow. I'm embarrassed. What is this guy? Oh, we're gonna reset. We're gonna go back. A new world though. Right at the beginning. So Dark Flame's dead. There he goes. It's my dwarf character's on my other thing. I was too cocky. I forgot how soft and squishy he was. So let's get rid of this guy. I don't know what that guy was. Let's create a new world, which is what we're already on. We're gonna do big. We can get to. You can see that. So there's. Let's go back to here. All right, I gotta create the world first. Let's do big. Let's do mini. That happens to me a lot in roguelikes. When I come back, I immediately die. Because I can't remember how strong the guy is. I don't want to have a water between us because I don't know if water, like boats and shit, are added to the game. This could be kind of interesting. We're going to have to go up there. Lord Mac, how's it going? I like how your chat message, because of the typo. Here's North America. Looks like there's a thing. We're gonna call this North America. My character just died 2 seconds in. Looks like it's a link. So it generates the world kind of like Dwarf Fortress. I don't know what race will be. I don't want to be a dwarf. I've been a dwarf a lot. It's let's see. My successful character on my other computer is a dwarf, so I don't want to. I want to have more of a challenge. I just gotta remember. We'll have this like Dark Flame Junior is what we'll do. Look at this little island over here. That's Hawaii on the North American map in the United States. They always put Hawaii right here. We are missing Alaska though. There's Alaska. It's the map wraps around. We'll say. I don't think it does in the game. All right, are we ready? Are we ready for me to new character? Yes, continue. All right, so here's your choices, and this is the one I was playing, which is like permadeath. You can continue in the same world. Yeah, you can continue, whatever. Elf was kind of doing it for me. What is my other dwarf? Dwarf, humans. And then a bone wraith, +2 strength, intelligence, +2 dexterity. Low. This is gonna be Dark Flame Junior, so I guess we have to be an elf. Dark Flame. Whoops. A one-eyed elf. Dark Flame Junior. And so, he added this new skill, agriculture. He could be a farmer. We should do something different instead of. I was like, we gotta do pyromancy again, but we should do something different this time. We could do agriculture. You can train this skill by planting crops, crafting tasty dishes, harvesting, threshing. Oh, except I should have stayed in the same world. It doesn't matter. You start out with I can start out with a wooden hoe or a sickle. Or we could athletics of 5. That would be funny. You don't start with any good shit though. The key is picking what you start with. Like a hammer allows you to do construction. A gladius doesn't allow you. Like you got to start with a knife, and that's because otherwise you can't take advantage of anything. So you got to pick a knife at the beginning, and so the adventuring guy is almost required. A pickaxe is pretty good too. Oh, a water skin. Starting with a water skin is really useful too. I don't want to be a weaponsmith. I don't want to be a thief. The thievery part doesn't really seem to play out that well. Sword fighting, pyromancy. We could do like mace and shield. That would be kind of interesting. What do you get from? You get a hammer, mace and shield, and you get a shield, of course. A leather shield or a wooden shield. Resistance to acid, frost, and physical damage. Why would I pick this one? It's worth more? Maybe? No, it's worth less. I wonder why I would pick that. So we could do this. We could just start with mace fighting. I've never done a mace fighting guy. I've done axe fighting a bazillion times. We're going to be at a distinct disadvantage, though, because we don't have the ability to, like, dig. And digging is really important to get the juice. And the hammer, though, we can do a construction. We could. And the water skin we need. Yeah, let's just do a mace guy. Let's start out with adventuring and mace. There's nothing else that gives you daggers. Or a knife is the thing, I don't think. You know what? Thievery might. But I don't want to do another thief. Tailor gives you scissors. Yeah, let's do this guy. Shield. Parry 20%, parry 20%. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to be resistant to frost. Hammer, water skin, knife. You need the knife to skin animals. That's the whole key. Dark Flame Junior, who is not a fighter. And then you can actually start as like with a family. But we're going to be an orphan, which doesn't make any sense if his name's Dark Flame Junior. And here we go. So one of the things, like when I started last time, this was all dark. You didn't know your home spot. That has changed, and now you do. And I like that you know your home area. So one of the things we're gonna want to do is fill our water skin up. Then we don't really have much food, but a lot of times these elf places, whoops, are filled with food. I always try to like scroll the side things, do side, screen edge scroll. I don't see any. What is this stuff? It won't tell you. Whoa, I hit no. I hit shift a bunch of times, so sticky keys came up. So let's talk to this guy first. And we don't want to actually talk to him. We want to talk to somebody who knows something. Not a trainer. Ask for directions to a hunter? Any hunters here? There's a hunter. Okay, thank you. So we want to go talk to a hunter down here, and then the hunter will tell us. Well, you might have been one. You are. We don't know your occupation. What are you? I don't know. Get away from me. This looks like where the hunters are supposed to be. We don't know your occupation either, huh? Do I have to ask you what you do for a living? Is this new? That could be new. That's where the hunters were supposed to be, but I've noticed, well, I didn't look at that guy. Was that the same dude? I think that's the same. Oh, they can't pass you. They could be that the hunter is up here, and I could have looked at force gatherers may know too. So basically, we want to. Here we go. We know what this person is. Oh, but they don't know shit. They might know of areas that we can go adventuring into. And so that's basically what we're doing. We can also, this looks like a tavern of some sort. We can also, we don't want to dick around here too long though. Because the issue is that why is it so dark in here? Forager's hut. Yeah, this is not the place I wanted to go. I want the hunters. Maybe it's up farther. So the problem with dicking around in here is, oh hey, here's the spot with the food though that I was talking about earlier. We'll gather some. Oh, you know what we also can do is we have some skill points to spend. This is one of those games where it only affects things when it's 2 up, meaning that an odd number doesn't do anything good for you. Willpower increases the fatigue reduction during sleep, improves all resistances by 1, improves health regeneration. So let's put 2 points in there. This is going to be mediocre, man. We're going to need some strength, and we're going to need some endurance. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, you just made everything 12. Well, I'm an elf, so I started with intelligence and dexterity. We got to fix our inventory here, too. And we're going to put this down here. We're going to put this down here. This is the spot for when I don't want to lose stuff. Alright, so we're not at the end of the world with the food now. And then hopefully... Oh, look, there's more trees down here. What does this say? It won't tell me because I'm not looking at it. I actually wish that's something he would fix. Gardener, you know anything? I wish that you could see... So I don't want you to be able to see... That's a tailor? Maybe the guy's down here. No, that's just like another room for him. Tailor. So I also think it's really hard to find people that you need to find, and I find that sometimes very frustrating. Like, because you need... For later on, you have to train, and it's really expensive, and it's really... time consuming because you got to find the right people. and sometimes it takes an eternity to walk around the village. And I think they need to do it kind of like Mountain Blade, where it says, hey, "Oh, the last time I saw them, they were over here," but actually give you like a general area, not like you got to walk some to really go somewhere and find something. Who are you? You're another gardener. Gardener. We got a lot of apples, so we have water and apples. Where was the fucking stairway? Here it is. Oh wait, there's one more level up. What's up here? So this is like this level up goes in someone's home? A boyer. That'd be a bummer. I guess they got a doorway between their bed, but that'd be a bummer. Have you ever lived in an apartment, chat, where you have to, like, you're in a woodbender? That's a carpenter in this world. Woodbender, where you like have a pet, like if someone has to go do laundry, they have to walk through your room or something. It's awful. Another woodbender. I wonder, I guess we could ask this person for directions. Where is the clay pit? The winery may also count as, so you can ask at inns or hunters. The hunter said it was, you know, in that general area. Ask for directions, and then a winery does not sound like an inn. You know, sometimes I've searched around for dudes and not been able to find them for fucking hours. And they'll say where they are. They'll be like just like this, and I'll go look, and it's other people are hanging out that like they're you know, or it's on a different floor that I can't get to or something. I don't even know what the deal is. Like this time is a good example. Here's a huntsman. That's got to be a dude, right? Here we go. I will take all of these ideas. Learn about all of them. That was all we wanted. Then we can click this button and get the fuck out of Dodge. Except, let's pick up some water. Oh, there's more trees. Yeah, we'll pick up some more food too. That looks like the apples don't give us very good food. So, Lord Mac, I played some more Hearts of Iron, and I think I lost as Persia. Think I lost. I got to restart. And then I did restart and looked at the Ottoman Empire because that's who I was at war with. I'm disappointed in myself. Actually, I'm not that disappointed. Especially after I looked at the Ottoman Empire and I was like, what? They have all of these troops? Cairo Pact War. I don't know what that is. I had declared war on them. Over something. They didn't beat me. It was at a stalemate though, and I couldn't see a way that I could win without it being 1945. Basically. Alright, there's where we wanted to go. Phil. But it wasn't a Cairo Pact war. It was me and I was looking at my water earlier. It was me and then Armenia joined. I declared war on them. I made some major mistakes. No one else was at war with them. They were unwarred. They were just sitting there, and I declared war on them because I was bored. So basically, there's a thing. So I didn't declare war on them. Let me rephrase that. There's a thing where you can seize that city that's across the bay there, across the Persian Gulf. And I said, yeah, I want to seize that. And it said like, this could make them go to war. Yeah. And so I was like, I don't care. I want to get into war. I want war right now. Because this is 19. Like the second I could do that, I was just sitting around waiting for that to happen. And a spider cave, huh? And so then I said, so the second that happened, I clicked it, and like 3 days later, they declared war on me. And the problem was I fucked it all up. I fucked it all up. And I had already fucked up so much before that I think if I had not fucked up so much shit, I could have, because I took Baghdad like immediately, and they kept trying to get Baghdad back, and they never had a chance. I think I could have done a much better job on a second run, but I decided I was like, I want to try out a different country, and then I was thinking, I started a Canada thing, and I was like, no, I don't want to fuck with all these navies, and then it also I just didn't feel like Canada. And I was picking all these different countries thinking, and then I was like, you know, what does the Ottoman Empire look like? That could actually be pretty good. And they have so much shit. I don't know how they didn't just steamroll Persia. They should have just crushed Persia. I have no idea what they were doing. And they were calling in their allies and stuff. They could have had fucking tanks. And that was what I was worried about. And they didn't have tanks. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a weird build here because we got... Oh, it doesn't? I didn't even look at its navy. I was just like, I don't want to just be... It's going to be some weird naval bullshit. All right, here's a spider. We have bash, and we have shield slam, and then this lasts for 3 turns. Let's rest 1. Let's wait. Oh, he didn't come forward like I thought he would. Well, we'll rest another 1. Then we'll give him the good old shield bash. Oh my god, that did no damage. So we'll beat on him for a minute here. And there's 1 coming up. We're going to do 2. Whoops, no, that's not. I wanted to do 2 on this guy. That's actually really easy to do in this game. I wanted to knock him away. I see another one coming up over here. We will wait 1 turn. I mean, not wait, but we're going to do that. Then I'm going to bash this. No, I did it again. So there was this way you could accidentally hit yourself earlier, like in the earlier builds of this. And to fix it, he did this thing where like a auto does stuff. Now I'm used to like a different. I'm used to the way where you can hit yourself. Basically, we're getting attacked from behind. Oh, there's more spiders. We're at 82. See how much more this guy can. Oh, well, there's a bunch of spiders over here. I just wanted that guy out of the way. Give him the whole bash. Shield up. My mace skill just went up. What is this? Onslaught. An attack dealing 10 through 17 physical and reduces enemy stamina by 25. Let's do it. This guy's almost dead. We actually might be able to take all these spiders just... Okay, there are a lot of spiders. We might want to fall back. Let's fall back. Let's not get killed like right off the bat like I did with my character that I spent so much time on and fell in love with and had a house and we were so happy together. Now I'm gonna cry when I'm not streaming. Yeah, I don't want to look at. So I thought about doing Japan, but the Navy. It's the whole thing is you have to spend 2 hours reorganizing your Navy. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. It's not 2 hours; it's an hour and a half. Even with the Ottoman Empire, I had to reorganize their Navy. But so that my thought process then is that I don't think the computer is that good with its skills, if that makes sense. With its AI-ness, because I don't know what the fuck it was doing with its troops. Where did it not? In a year, it didn't build like any tanks. It didn't build any. It had air superiority, so it did have that. But I wasn't getting like bombed by cast attacks or anything. And you start out with 32 or 100 cast planes. I just find it tedious that that's the first thing you have to do in the game is I wish there was a button you could push where it just like all of them come back, reorganize. Um, there was destroyers and submarines and shit. It's got 5 submarines. Gotta move everybody back. Actually, so Ottoman Empire wasn't that bad. Japan takes a long time. Alright, what are we fighting? Spiders over here. I'm fully healed. They can run and catch me, which I don't remember that happening. I can harvest this. I wonder what's in here. Oh, there's a bunch of spiders in here. Let's step forward. Give him the onslaught. Then give him the bash. And then throw our shield up. Not the bash, whatever that thing is. This guy, we need to give the bash to. Oh, I'm too tired. This guy, no! Give him the bash. Get him out of there. I'm erring on the side of too much caution here, I think. It's fine. Alright, this guy's about to go down. Then this guy, we can... 9 points is not bad. There we go. Our protection went up. Oh, we're too tired again. We should armor up. Give him the old onslaught. Give him the old bash. It's not a bash. Let's check our skills. So he has different stuff. He has unlocked abilities we gotta put in here. So what does this one do? Parry chance, shield wall. That's pretty good. And then we need to get a red thing going. This is just fear? I guess fear is fine. I mean, we don't have any other options. Fear when we have our shield thing? So, if that's the case, let's look at what mace. So mace is all of these green ones. I don't think also, if you don't pick pyromancy at the beginning, I don't think you can ever get pyromancy. You have to get the abilities, and you can't get it. You can't get this ability. I don't think you can ever learn it. So we can't be a mage ever. So I guess that's one of the key things. If you want to ever be a mage, you got to start out by picking a mage. So let's see if we can pick up. What we want is some sort of offensive thing. It also has this weird thing where each level that you go up, I believe, if I remember correctly. No, that's not what it is. It's each one of these. So this is 10. That's as high as the agriculture can get. It all adds up to this number, and it can never go over 310, which I find is a really weird thing. So it costs like $200 to raise this thing up to 1 point more, but you can never get it all of them added together above 310, which is weird to me. Because like some of these go pretty high, like up to 30. But yeah, so then the Ottoman Empire also had 2 mechanics I had never seen before, and I don't know if that's from the mod. And Persia didn't. So Persia was a very vanilla-esque game. Ottoman Empire has like some weird caste thing. And then it has some economic union with Germany. Is that from the mod, or is that from just something that got added since the last time I played? Okay, so sword fighting is where we could so okay, we got to keep an eye out for sword fighting. Or dagger fighting, because we get that bonus damage. Actually, dagger fighting might be the best thing. We have a knife, too. Alright, we're not out of the wood. I was about to say, we're not out of the woods yet. Let's rest up a little bit here while this he's incoming, but we'll give him the good old... We'll do 3, we'll do 4, we'll do 1, and then we'll just beat on him with our stick here. Well, where are you going? Beat on him some more. One more swing. Then I see another one coming over here. What were we gonna do with this? Oh, we were just harvesting this. Whatever. What's in there? Oh, you get spider yarn. Huh. Um. Yeah, well, now I'm glad I played Persia first. I think I could do a better job. I probably wouldn't declare war so early. Um, but I wanted to play. Man, I'm tired already. I wanted to play a different nation because I was just going to restart as Persia. But I decided I wanted to play a different nation to see what they were like. I'm probably gonna still stream it with Mongolia. That's my thought process still. Don't run away, you little fucker. So that's the problem with the fear thing. Okay, we got some more coming in here. We got 2 points though. Probably we want strength. Improves weapon damage by 1 for every 2 points. Improves chance to parry and hit depending on weapon type. Increases available weight. Reduces the time required for certain actions like blah blah blah. Reduces stamina cost of actions like dragging and climbing. We're going to put these 2 points into here. We're going to be a brawny. We want a brawny elf. Big, wiry muscles. Now the Ottoman Empire's fine. I'll probably, well, Mongolia. That doesn't have a navy. Oh man, I'm tired again. Yeah, I see you. There we go. Oh, I did very little damage there. Come back. I think that's the fear thing hitting. I think that's why he keeps stepping away. Which I don't know. That's if I want the fear thing then. All right, we got 2 more. I think we can take these guys. We'll arm up, and we also get a parry chance that goes up. Let's actually rest one. Then, oh, we should have picked on this guy. And then we'll hit the onslaught. Then we'll hit the hammer. Then we will bash this guy. And then we'll step forward. And I just don't want to keep getting attacked by 2 dudes at once, you know. We'll give him the old thing here. We'll go up 1 of that. I'm too tired to do anything. Oh, 1 more. Give him the onslaught. Yeah, these spiders. So look how much tougher this guy's level 1 and the other dude was like level 10. Who just croaked. Come back here. It's the shield thing. I don't think I had the... Or maybe I didn't even turn it on. Maybe I forgot about it. Oh, I'm too tired. Now we're going to get some... Oh, spider yarn. I was about to call it spider leather. Let's sleep here, just right in the middle of this place. That's the other thing. I like to jump right into war. And I looked, you can actually, in the settings, you can change it so you don't have to wait. You don't have to follow the decisions if you wanted to. Oh yeah, we'll have to carry on a light too. I did not change those settings though. I want to play it. Yeah, the mod settings. I want to play it as, so that's one of my things that I like to do is like play games as the developers intended at the beginning. And then after a while, I'll start fucking with the settings. But at the beginning, I want to see what they got there. So this should have a chest somewhere that will. This elf can't see at night. Oh, you can harvest all of this stuff? Oh wow, I thought that. Huh? Oh, well, we're just getting cobwebs though. I thought you only can harvest the little things. That's the spider yarn. We're webbed here. We're looking for a chest, basically. I wonder what skills we got for the next level of Oh, we have another one of these. Knockback +3. So on this guy, we want this thing. Definitely. And then do we want to knock back every swing? I wonder if it would do that. That would be a weird combat strategy, but you could hit him and then you could rest. And you can hit him and you can rest. Let's see, let's try it out and see what how that works. Because we were having some issues with resting there. And then protection, we got just more of that. What's this one? Max parry count +1 parry counter resets when you perform an attack. We're very defended here. You Gorget to change those? Forget. Man, this is gonna be hard to find at night. How tired are we? Let's rest a little bit. Whoops, wrong rest. This rest a little bit. Oh, you know what it is the elf sees it in the daytime the same. Oh man, we're kind of running low on water. The elf sees the sleep until morning, so he sees better at night. Man, the one skill that the one guy has is so much better. I guess we'll harvest this stuff. The pyromancer, because he gets a skill later on where he can see all the time. So I think the elf sees at night. There we go. What is this? No, maybe he doesn't. I don't know what his deal is then. I guess he just doesn't have whatever it's called. Night vision. Intravision. There's the chest I was looking for. We got a scarab and a leather pauldron, which is actually okay. A leather, we got 30. I wonder if this shit's worth money. 15. It is worth money. What were the cobwebs we were picking up? This is worth 30. It's a crafting ingredient. You know, it said some warning about, like you should annex everything. And I was like, that's a weird... I mean, that's what I do anyways, but it's weird that, like, who wouldn't take all of their shit? He was like, hey, I want them to succeed. All right, we're going to go back here because we know where there's water puppeting. So that was the other thing I couldn't remember because Ottoman Empire starts out with puppets. I couldn't remember if you could take puppets. In Victoria 3, it's a fucking pain in the ass to annex a puppet. So we could go fight some more spiders, or we could go to the Enchanted Forest. The problem with the Enchanted Forest is there isn't any water on the way. I think we should do Enchanted Forest, though, because it might have something that we could go this way, actually. The issue is the water, not the food. They might have some animals we can skin and stuff. And the other thing we could do is we can make a fire if we had the ability to make firewood. And this is another weird thing, is I don't think we do. You can't make firewood at the beginning. You have to get your carpentry level up, I think. Yeah, and the only way to get carpentry is crafting, upgrading, or salvage wooden equipment. So it's a weird thing, and I think that's another thing. Like, firewood should be something everyone could make, because otherwise you're kind of stuck. You can't cook your food. Yeah, so the garrison manpower, or the garrison whatever that is, that's new. So I never had seen that before. Before you would just park people on top of them. You'd park troops on their thing. Oh, a unicorn, huh? I don't know if I want to fight a unicorn. Can I just go say hi? Oh, I don't have to fight them. They're not hostile. Oh, wait, maybe they are. Let's get closer to one without punching it. I guess that you do want to just murder everything, though, right? Like, what is this? Like, that's the part of this game, is just murder everything. We got a copper monocle. Makes you look dignified. And we got copper scissors, which is a tailoring tool. So that's pretty good. I guess I don't have to murder everything. We're going to put this down here. Where does this go? It goes in my eyeball, huh? It gives me electrical resistance and acid resistance. And then we'll just keep, this is going to be all of our tools. Yeah, that's, so the unicorn thing, that's what I would assume they would kick ass. This fox, though, we can beat the shit out of it. I think in this game, you just are a murder hobo. It's just how it is. Are you coming over to say hi? Because I got something for you. It's a mace to the fucking head. Oh, so it nailed his corpse across to there. That's funny. Now it's dark, and we'll never find this guy again. Hi. Don't accidentally punch the unicorn, because I really feel like that's gonna be a bad move. We already had one character die. Are you following me? Can we craft a torch? We can craft a torch if we had firewood, which we cannot craft, which is a huge bummer. Well, I guess we got the stuff, so we'll just move to the next spot. We'll leave those. We won't fuck with those. We won't fuck with the unicorns. There's a lot of spider places. This is like the Lord of the Rings. What is that fucking forest called? I don't know. Where are all the wood elves chill? That's troublesome. We got a snake pit that will give us some leather. Speedy, how's it going? Mirkwood, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of, is Mirkwood. That's what all this. We got all these spiders here. And the elves live over here. That one's easy as well. So once again, the problem being that we can't craft firewood to cook any meat we get. We just got to eat it raw. So that's a bummer. I guess we could go pick up this snake stuff. We could make enemies of everybody, like I always say I'm gonna do, that I never do. What is this one? But what is this on? Oh, that's just its icon is like two trees with the thing. The spiders don't give you, well, I guess we could sell that stuff to get some money. What is this one? This is troublesome. This is like a circus or something. Speedy, you play Hearts of Iron, don't you? This is all we talk about now is Hearts of Iron. I can't stop talking about it. Let's go to the snake pit. And then we can stop here if we have to. There's water on the way. We got food. It's daytime. Snakes have poison, probably. Three and 4. I've played 2, 3, and 4, but I don't think I played 3 very much. I can't remember. 2, I think, had this crazy mod that I think it was 2, that these people added events in. The modders added events in, like, for every nation, and there was like hundreds and hundreds of events that were like, you know, historical, and also you could like start breaking away from the historical stuff, and it was fucking amazing. And then I remember 3 being kind of like a flop, but I don't know, maybe that was just a flop for me. I don't own either one, which surprises me. Let's give this guy the old bash in the head, and then let's shield up, and then let's try out this thing. Yeah, he just goes flying, which isn't necessarily... Oh, he's gonna run off now, though. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. that bash on my gun, I was gonna say. On my weapon. This knockback. Oh, I can't take it off? Oh, you only can put one per, like I can't put two of these in. So, and I can't do a parry chance. So we'll just do one. On the shield, we definitely want that. Have you played Kaiserreich? And the mod for... Yeah, I don't know if I even like the fear, because now I gotta step over there and fight him. And then we'll turn, we'll bash this dude away. I was gonna ask and Lord Mac, what do you think as well? What would your First Nation? Yeah, it was not working, because then I would have to be chasing him all over the place. Let's get rid of this fear too. I don't like it. What would your first choice, even for both of you guys, but I know you haven't played Kaiserreich, Speedy, but for nations to play, there's a hole in the ground right there, which is probably where the snakes come from. Shield up. Bash. Oh, these guys are getting fucked. Come back. Oh, maybe that isn't the fear thing. I don't know what. They just step away sometimes. Huh. I don't. We'll try it with that. And then we'll do shield up. We don't want to bash him right now. Yeah, sometimes they just step away. Maybe that's some like inherent thing. I don't know. I'm too tired again. All right, let's go in this pit. It's nice and dark, but there's one. Give him the old badge. I should have rested while I was out there. We'll shield up because I think there's a guy coming up behind me. We're too tired. He's gone again. I have a plan for you. Off you go. One. No, we don't want to do that yet. We do want to... Oh, too tired. Another... Oh, I have 3 points to spend. I have 4 points to spend. I'm concentrating. 1 second here. Brazil. So that's what... Brazil is one of my favorite. So, you know, I was saying this before, and I hope that they fix this, because it felt unfair. When I did my Brazil playthrough, I also... Same thing, pretty much. They got pissed about the Panama Canal, but I'd already... So I wanted, you know, those little pieces of France and... Or not, France and the UK that are in South America. So that's when I joined the Access, was so that I could take... those things. Yeah, exactly. And eventually the US joined. I can't remember if they were already a member or not. So when I got to the Panama Canal, they definitely went to war with me. But the issue is that the AI would have them go around the edge of South America. Like that, there's a little bump, so they would go through the Caribbean, and then there's the little bump up South America, like you know, where those places used to be, the Guias, and then it would have them like it would always cut that corner, and then it would have them sail all the way around to get to go around South America, because they couldn't go through the Panama Canal anymore. Well, I just put a living shit ton of naval bombers there because my navy was like one battleship at that point. And I just bombed the U.S. Navy into submission until there was nothing left. They didn't have a navy, and I felt like that was like a bug, like a kind of a major. I got snake leather in there and a piece of glass. I just got like a million snake leathers because I just murdered all these snakes. I was about to go to sleep. I don't know if that's the smartest move right now. And I felt like that was kind of like a bug because it diminished the United States so much that like they couldn't do anything. It wasn't their convoys; it was just their main navy, so they couldn't do any defenses. But yeah, that was the end of their navy there. And like I said, I hope they fix that because they could have just went around. They didn't have to cut through there. It was just their pathfinding. That was the shortest route. Sometimes they have stuff underground here, so that's why I'm looking at this. And we were not that bad off food or whatever wise. If I could cook stuff, that would be nice. Sometimes there's like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't be able to get the stuff anyway, so let's just get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's having me go a different way. What is this? That's just a stalagmite. Oh, looks like bananas. So if I had a pickaxe, sometimes there's like ore and things down there, and then you can use the ore to craft things. Character. And you can sell the ore. The one really amazing thing with this is that it's incredibly light. So let's see. I don't think we need any dexterity. It'd be cool to make this guy a polearm guy, but there isn't a polearm skill yet. We do want a bow at some point, but it's like a low priority. Physical resistance for... so we could put 2 points into that. I don't think we need any intelligence. Purchasing reduces the purchasing price by 0.5 for every point, maxed at 50%. And then this will increase the amount of stamina gained through rest. Improve. So let's put 2 points into endurance. Is that what we want? Reduces fatigue gain when resting. Reduces fatigue gain when resting. Okay. Reduces stamina of those things. Let's put 2 points into... let's put 2 points into strength, and then we'll put 2 points into endurance, and then we'll put 2 more points into that as we go. And we're done with this one. We can move to the next thing. Oh my god, it's already been an hour? He just controls himself when you want him to go off the edge, and sometimes it makes weird choices for edge of map too. We're gonna need money regardless. What is this? Is this an easy one? This one's troublesome. I think this is where, not this particular spot, but this is where the type of mission my guy died last time. This is dwarves' homes. We're an elf. They don't have any racism in this that I've noticed, so it's not like we need to really worry about that. A swamp cave. What we want to find is stuff that we can take apart, because if you take apart stuff like wooden weapons or whatever, you learn a little bit of how to make them, and we want to get carpentry. That's like our main thing. So we could fight more of these guys, but they don't have any clothes or anything, so it's kind of pointless. We could, we should stop by here. And we'll enter this region. We'll try to find another hunter or whatever. And we'll try to, because we're not like starving or anything. We'll just gotta find a human, I was gonna call them, but they're not humans. It's very dark in this tree. It's gonna go to the first person we see. They're a forest gatherer. Do you happen to know where Mighty Dragon's Guardsman? No. Do you have any hunters? There's no hunters here. I dislike this place. I see a bug. No hunters. I don't think foragers have it. Have that ability. Maybe a winery? Maybe. I thought they were called inns, though. Welcome back. Lord Mac. Hey, that rhymes. Uh, I also remember I had a good Mexico run. Mexico actually, I think, was relatively easy because you could just go south and be friends with the U.S. and just go south. All right, so let's see. Is there? Let's just kind of. I don't think there's anybody here that is it. Well, we could have traded some of that spider shit with him. This guy says, berries. How do I get over to talk to you? This is another forager's hut. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think you can get this information from them. Sometimes they don't all have it yet. You can. And so the forester's hut is a bust. There's no hunters that I can see on here. And I don't see anything that says inn, but like the carpenters are woodbenders, so maybe a winery is, I mean, a winery to me seems like that's where you would make the wine, not drink the wine. You know, I thought about it briefly. Mexico, because they also, you know, there's the American Civil War or whatever. Oh, wait. Do they have a light source in here? Is that what's going on? This is the forager's hut. We don't know what these people do, though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get any info out of any of these guys, which is a bummer. Let's check some trades though. Trade goods. What would you buy this stuff for? 43 cents? No, thank you. It's at 86 though. So I thought this was kind of $15. Oh, that's the total is 15. Yeah, this stuff isn't worth shit. Okay, that's fine. You can have it all. We'll take the $4. What else can we? Apple tree seed? Oh, I guess me from eating the apple. Okay, so that must be like the farming one. That's new. We want to keep all this stuff. The glass. We can sell the glass. We don't need that. I want to keep snake leather for leather's always useful for other stuff. Meat. I wish I could cook this stuff because it's worth more food wise. All right, that's all we want. We'll take this $8. You're gonna make a little bit of money off of me, unless you have something amazing like firewood, so I can make a torch. Look at this. They're gonna sell a stone for $1.80. Sons of bitches. Alright, let's do the trade. And let's see. Can I craft? No. What do I need to get that up? Water skin, I just need adventuring, and my adventuring is pretty okay. You know, I had a good time playing Mexico in Victoria 3 as well, but it has this... Victoria 3 has this mechanic where there's like these events that you send your commanders on, and the events are like go to the mouth of the Nile, explore the Pacific Northwest, like stuff like that. And they're very tedious, and they're kind of a pain in the ass. You know, we could go to this guy. So one of the things I'm looking at is water. Like you can get your character automatically picks up water if there's stuff here. How much food is that going to leave me? I mean, that's closer than that. How big is this? We're gonna go up the. We'll come up here to Oregon. These guys are okay, I guess. So, yeah, we'll go over here. We're not picking a home yet. We have enough food and stuff. How much time is? I'm already over an hour. Well, I'll finish my thought when I come back. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back. What the fuck? Oh, we found one of those things. It's so hard to find those, and I think we can make a water skin now. We just level up with that? We did. So we can craft something too. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I successfully, as Mexico, I successfully explored the Pacific Northwest, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get those things." And what happened instead was the United States got it, and that frustrated me so much that I rage quit, and I I switched to a different country. These guys are cool. They're the Tiger dudes. We just want to talk to you. I would like directions. To the nearest hunters. No, to the nearest bar. The hood's worn. And it made me so frustrated though that those events would work that way. That the United States got that stuff even though I accomplished the event. It shouldn't be available for me then if it's going to benefit the United States. Because the United States, is Mexico's enemy pretty much in that because well, I was expanding south, but you can't only you got to eventually go to war with the United States, right? That's the plan in my head, at least. All right, you're way over here. Let's go check out these hunters. Oh, what do you want? You got anything you? No, we don't want any of your crap. So that was kind of a bummer with Victoria 3, and I kind of shelved that game because I feel like it needs a lot more work. Oh, here we are with some water. We might as well drink some. Who are you? You're a hunter. Just what I wanted. Hello. Anything interesting? Tell me it all. I would like all of them. There, well, we don't need anything else here. We're just going to go murdering. So yeah, Victoria 3, I'm still waiting for them to work on that. I would actually really like Victoria 3 to be good. This is a monkey city. It says it's troublesome though. Circus of Blood. I remember those being somewhat tough. What is this thing? A harpy's lair. Circus of Blood though might have... I thought they told me where... Is that everything? It didn't seem like you gave me every... Oh, that's way down here. Okay. I guess we'll go for the Circus of Blood. We're kind of running... We're starting to run low on food here. You can fish in this game. You have to have, like, the correct skill set, I guess. I think. Yeah, I need a fishing... No, it's not the skill set, it's the tools. This game is very tool-based, and like a short sword you cannot use to skin an animal. Which I think is also needs a little work. I mean, I know that a bone knife can, but... Oh, I was going to craft something while I was here. I was going to craft me some water skins. And I'm going to craft me another water skin. And now we're in good shape. Oh, I only sold 10 of those. I meant to sell all of them, and that happens to me all the time in this as well. The double things don't mean what I think they mean. The other thing I just thought of when I was out smoking that I thought was weird with Kaiser Reich, and I don't think it's a failure with Kaiser Reich or anything, but I just thought it was weird, was the Ottoman Empire, one of its puppets got invaded by somebody else, and they didn't do anything about it. I would have defended my puppet. And I don't want puppets in any game. I just want them to be, I just want to annex them. Just annex them. Any way I can. And I cannot remember how it works. I think you might, well, look at these guys. Oh yeah, these guys are, oh, they got archers. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's kill this archer first. He's got snakes and archers, huh? This might be a little tough. It said it was easy, but okay, we're gonna be careful here. We're gonna give you the old smackaroo. That guy moved away one. We'll shield up. We'll step forward. The guys to the southeast, they were invaded by the guys more to the southeast. More southeast. Oh, he rattled. We're getting hit on both sides here. He's almost dead. He was replaced by the archer. We gotta kill this guy. I can't shield up or anything yet. Oh, we did not. Oh no. Oh, and that guy didn't die. Let's make sure. Let's shield up. Yeah, let's make sure that guy dies. We're down 12. Oh, what is this? Cripple. Regular melee attack with 95 physical damage that slows down the target, increasing required time to move. Well, this is an archer, right? I am. Yes. Let's cripple him. I mean, he's made of bones. We want to bash one of these guys the fuck away from us. I'm too tired, though. And oh, he's shooting arrows at me. The reason why I'm so afeared of the archers is they actually can really get you if you're trying to run away. My protection went up 1. Shield up. Oh, I'm too tired. Shield up. We're kind of in a bad spot here. He's down to 27 hit points. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We're losing like 2 hit points a turn. Is that a one? Okay, one guy down. We just have 3 left. Let's go after the snakes first, I think. Oh, and you can't intervene or something? I'm too tired. We're down. I think we can survive this. This is going to be close, though. Let's shield bash. No, I didn't want to shield bash that guy, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Either one of these guys will do. We can shield up here. Oh, go away? Don't go away. We want to keep... let's save this stuff for you. You know, how long does this last? It doesn't say duration 6. All right, so we're gonna wait on that. What we're gonna do is shield up. Damn, dude, we're flying with the... Okay, this is what we want to do. We want to select him, hit 5, then we want to shield bash. Oh, we're too tired, you son of a bitch. That way it will take him longer to get back here. Man, we do very little damage to this guy, though. Shield up. Oh, I couldn't shield up. Now I can shield up. Let's rest again while we have our shield up here. Yeah, we do like 1 point of damage, so I guess what we'll do is we'll concentrate on this guy first, just so that we don't get... Yeah, we only do 2 points of damage with that. That's some slow going. Our protection's flying up, though. Maybe we should spend these points on here instead of my original plan. Try to get some extra damage. Even of your puppet, though, huh? Even of your little puppet. Let's bash this guy. Let's get some rest here. Oh, there's another fucking archer right there. We can't sleep, but we can rest. We can wait 1. And we'll wait 1 again until this guy... We just want him to come to us. And we'll have our, like, all of our shit ready here. And hit him with the 4. Oh, it only does 4 points of damage. Oh, there's another one over here. So occasionally we do 2 points of damage. I see another guy coming. Oh, it's a snake. Let's bash this guy back. Let's rest 1. Rest 2. There's an arrow right there that I don't really want to pick up. I just want to go get this guy. We should probably beat feet here soon. Like we're flying up the skill points, and we're actually not that bad. But we do so little damage to these guys. We did it. Well, you figure, you know, the Ottoman Empire, with the size of its empire, it would want to. All right, so this guy actually had some good shit for us. This guy had some great shit for us. Is this better? 1 resistance for acid, and no, this thing sucks. We do want this short sword, though. This helmet, we want the helmet. Okay, this stuff wasn't as good as we wanted. We can salvage this, though. Parry 10%. Yeah, and I like that. So I really like the world building. I think I said that last time. It's tempting to switch over. Let's look at our skills here. We're already at 15. What is this one? Oh, that's the knockback one and the fear. Increase target cooldown. That sounds like a bad thing. All right, so this is what we'll do. When we out of here, we'll switch to the short sword and we'll get those. We'll start building short swords because I think if we looked at our skill here, sword had the red stuff. It does. So we'll start out with, well, we won't start out with that. We need to find an easier fight, basically. But we can get things. Get like bleed and stuff on our mace. We're gonna get a lot of snake leather while I'm dicking around here. Actually, there's an archer over here, so let's try to go somewhere somewhat safe. Oh. Does this guy see us? Oh, he does. We're too fatigued. I want to go like hide somewhere and let's heal here first because he might come back. Okay, that's fine. Stop what you're doing. Then we're gonna go back in. You know, it's funny. You know, what's funny is when Armenia revolted, it was like, "Do you want to switch to them?" And I was like, "No, I don't want switch to." Oh, you know what? We can fill up our thing here too. To zip like the tiniest little country. That would be kind of fun multiplayer. We can skin some people here too, but we need to go. We need to go to get this archer guy here. Oh, there's a book or something over here. Fucking 5 points. You see that shit? Fucking 5 points. Let's start slowing this guy down. Oh, these guys are significantly easier for the hit point thing though. Like the other guys, we were doing like no damage to him. We don't want to bash him away. We just want to bash his head in. Oh, we have one of these left too. Yeah, that was quick. And so we have a bow. Yeah, we want a bow, definitely. What is this piece of paper over here? A letter. I just hope we won't. Whoops. I just hope we won't take the fun too far this time. Blood for the blood gods. Oh, I think they took the fun too far. That's my impressions here. And we're gonna take advantage of the fun. Okay, so we can go to our secondary thing here and set up a bow now. And you know what we also could do? We'll do it later. Here's the other archer. We're gonna have to take like 20 points of damage charging this dude though. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Okay, he doesn't see us or something. Us elves are very, very slow. Or very quiet, I guess. Shield up. Should have done that first. Well, I guess it's not like we're gonna kill him. There's our mace fighting that I wanted. We're too tired. Let's shield bash. No, that was the wrong guy. I did it again. God damn it. Oh, we have 2 of these guys, huh? I didn't look how much that did. And we want this guy to be this thing. 5 points isn't bad. 7 points isn't bad. I wonder why that one guy was so resistant to all of our blows. This guy is not nearly. He must have. That one guy must have his helmet or something. Where are you going? And then we can get that guy off me. Shield up. We have 2 unspent points here. There, he's down. I don't know if they have the Chaos God thing going in this world. That's like a 40k thing, you know. Alright, this guy. Generally, elves aren't all evil and shit like that. I would say in most mythology, they're either like hippies or they're like, well, you know, they do have, you know, that's not true because, whatchamacallit, Elric, I can't remember what Michael Moorcock is the name of the author. Elric would be like the original evil elf. I think his name's Elric. Where are you going, buddy? How you like that? I gotta be getting heavy here. I don't know. Because he was like the 70. Stephen Cockservy. I know that guy had such an unfortunate name, and it's crazy that, you know, he got very famous. He must have been fine with it, you know. Where are you going? Oh, this guy this is one of these guys that takes very little damage. Well, 9 wasn't bad there. We'll shield up, of course. Yeah, we're only getting 2 from our... Yeah, staying in the water. That should help, right? I actually think it does slow him down. I feel like I'm slowed when I'm in the water. I mean, we're going to win this one, but there sure are a lot of undead here. You know what we could do? It probably wouldn't be worth it. I was going to say we could knock this guy away. Wow, we're getting so many skill points. It's crazy how fast you do it with combat. Like, I think that needs to be slowed down almost. We'll do willpower. And then we'll do... I think we should just do another strength, man. That shit's flying. We're about to max this out if we haven't already. We're at 17. We're about to max that shit out. Oh, here comes another snake. Is this a never-ending circus of snakes and things? No, I wanted to walk over here. I wanted to stand in the water. Yeah, we do. So I should have put that into like endurance because he uses a bunch of endurance for his special abilities. There's water in creeks. Oh my god, there's another bunch of them. They said this one was easy. Kill them all. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna stream some. I almost streamed it tonight. I was like, I'll just stream fucking whatchamacallit tonight, Hearts of Iron, but then I decided maybe tomorrow. I want to mess around with the Ottoman Empire a little bit to see if I'm missing any other. Where you going, dude? Missing any other? How do you like that? You don't like it, do you? Mechanics that I don't remember. So there was a bunch. So a lot of the mechanics wasn't that the mechanics have changed. It was that things were missing. They weren't missing. They were in different places. So I was like, how do I do this? I know you can do this, and I couldn't find it for a while. And it's also because I forgot too. So there was two things going on: forgetting and also. Can I just sleep here? It's probably pretty dangerous to do what I just did, but fuck it, right? The chest has to be in here, right? We're gonna have a lot of stuff to take apart. Yeah, exactly. And so it was like the modern one. Really, like I said yesterday, I should have played base Hearts of Iron to remind myself how shit worked before I even tried the modern one, because the modern one, everything was in a new spot. I couldn't remember how, like, how do you get rid of your plane? So at the beginning of every game, like I get rid of all my shit and reorganize it all. So like for example, Ottoman Empire, they had all these little all these little air forces that just combined reserves. But then I couldn't remember like how do you get your fucking things in reserves? There's a blood fountain. Can we fill our? We could fill a container with blood. I don't know if we would want to do that. I don't think we would, but blood for the blood. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Blood for the Blood Gods was from 40K. I think it is from 40K. Or whatever, Warhammer. Oh, we gotta find this chest. There's the chest. We got a lucky fur pouch, copper bracers, and some silk. Oh, and now I'm too heavy. That's not a problem though, because we can get some carpentry skills here. And some carpentry skills there. Is this any better? No, this is the same. We don't get anything for that though. Well, we'll salvage. Oh, you can't even salvage it. It's just trash. We will. This weaponsmith. I put one down here. Crude short bow. Salvage. This we're gonna wait. Oh wait, it goes down here. Yeah, okay. It's not a backpack, it's just a pouch. But it gives you a plus to dexterity, that's nice. We can salvage these shields because they blow. And we can salvage the sword. You know, you need the money, but you also need the other stuff more. You can salvage... How many can we salvage at a time? Split the stack. Let's keep 20 arrows. So we just need 10. We'll put these 10 here. And then let's salvage. Left Alt S. There we go. I think we just got a level in carpentry. Because I heard a little... Which means we can make fire. And with fire, we can cook our food. We'll put this stuff down here. And this will be our new spot. I don't know what to do with these helmets. We can't do anything with them. I should probably just drop them. They're only worth $1, except that I just did an amazing trade for $1 for $4. Why? We can now make firewood, and we can make a club. Which is probably not as good as our hammer, though. What is the damage on a club? 0 through 2. Our hammer does 1 through 4. I played some Mario back in the day. I'm not a huge fan of it or anything. I don't target cooldown. I'm assuming this means that it makes it that you can do it more frequently. So we'll put that on there. This will knock back and cause fear. Let's do the target cooldown instead. Oh, I gotta get rid of this first. Oh, it did knock back. And we have one blue one, which is my parry chance, which is good, I guess. We don't have any red ones. And this one, this could knock back, increase cooldown, and fear. Let's do target cooldown. And then we also have quick block. And then let's switch our weapon to our sword for now. Because that way we can start learning some sword skill. And this is actually a weapon. There's no durability in this game, luckily. So you don't have to worry about shit breaking. We cannot craft... Well, no, we can craft firewood, which means we can craft a torch. But we don't have an axe. Didn't think about that issue. Okay. Well, what do we need for weaponsmith? Because then we can make a bow and axe probably or something. We can make a knife. We have quite a ways to go for weaponsmithing. So that's no good. We need an axe. And we're going to have to buy an axe or something. Or find an axe. Fresh grave. Yeah, these guys took it too far. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy one, but they're gonna be very expensive. And you gotta get them made to order usually. We have our water. Might as well drink some. I guess that's it. You figure the dwarves would have some axes, so maybe we'll head for the dwarf area. There's also easy caves, or a dwarven cave and a mountain cave. And the dwarven cave is troublesome. This is hard. I don't want to fight any harpies. I want to keep going with the easy stuff. And then we'll have a choice to go to some dwarfs. So far, I've never successfully bought an axe or any tool that I've needed. I had them make me something one time and I was successful, but I forget what it was. Maybe it wasn't like a tool, but I feel like it was a piece of clothing that I wanted. You know what it was? I think it was like firewood, actually. It was firewood. That's what I bought. The one thing I've successfully bought in this game is firewood. It looks like there's still a tiny bit of weird lag every once in a while. Oh, I forgot we got to do our athletics training too. Which means that we got to like jump down and hurt ourselves every once in a while. Like what's down in this hole? Ugh. Oh! Don't die from that. That would be a dumb way to die. Okay, there isn't much here. I was hoping to craft a bone axe. That was my goal. We can survive one more jump down. Oh! That's how you train your athletics. There it is. It's going up. Is by crippling yourself. Let's go this way. But we're in a safe spot, so we shouldn't be attacked. Usually you can beat like animals to death if you see them. They don't have a problem with that, but anything else they do have a problem with. Like it should. Oh, you know, they don't have a problem with this. Am I not in the spot? Where's the map? Oh wait, I'm in the cave thing. Okay, I'm not at the dwarf spot. I thought I was looking for an entrance to the dwarf thing. That's fine. We can kill and do whatever, but we probably don't want to be all hurt if we're gonna go fight a battle here. Then we'll rest, and we can grab stuff. Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to playing some more of Kaiserreich. I think I'm going to continue the Ottoman Empire thing for a while just to check it out. I can't remember if I saved my game or not. Sometimes I like just, you know, click on some shit just to see what just as I look at stuff, and then I just start from fresh. I don't think I let any time pass though. It's going to be unbearable to watch when I stream it because I just sit there and look at everything for 9 hours. The first three hours we will look at our navy. The second 3 hours we will look at the army. Third 3 hours we will look at the infantry template. The fourth we'll look at our armor template. Where did the thing go? I mean, I know it's a cave, but it's, you know. We're okay food-wise. I would like to find, you know, you can find wood on the ground, so that would be a possible. Okay, I saw somebody here. We also could pick up this stone. Wasn't that stone for like worth $1? Oh, it's too heavy to pick up. Worth like $1? Oh, here's a dude. He's going down. Jeremy. He's got some straw pants. I actually don't even have pants, so I guess that's a good thing. Shield. Oh, we're too tired. Shield. Break his legs. You need to meet all the requirements to use. Oh, I'm using my sword. I forgot. Sword and shield. with a sword, we're actually doing 8 points of damage? I mean, they're doing some damage too of their own. How close are we to the sword level? Because we might want to switch back. That we're, you know, it might, because it has that special sword ability. I think, oh no, there's 2 of them. Oh, that's just a sheep though. He won't fight. Ouch. Shield up. We got another level of protection. Parry chance went up. Nice. What is this guy's name? Jolinta. I'm too tired to fight. I should have rested. That's the one thing I forget about a lot in this. I could do a shield bash. Ouch, she did 6 points of damage. I mean, we're gonna kill her, but... You ain't that tough? You really just said that when I'm about to kill you? Except I'm too tired. No, she was parrying. Oh! Okay, maybe she was a little tougher than I thought. Alright, let's rest until healed. No, 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 no. You're about to get smashed by somebody? What's going on? No, everything's fine. It's just this goat. This goat freaked me out. We are going to kill that goat, by the way. We're also going to skin these people. Because that's just what you do in this game, is you skin people. Here's another one we can skin. And... I don't think I can interact with this yet. No. Oh, what did we get here? A woodcutter of 50%. The durable chopper. So that is definitely... Is this a two-handed weapon? I've never seen that. We also got a stone mallet. And mushroom soup. We can't carry this or something. It is too... Oh, it's a bamboo log. Does it fall on the ground, I think? I think it falls on the ground if you... It does. So then we can chop it with our stone chopper. Yeah, that's definitely some influence here. This thing does 8 through 17 points of damage. It is... So we don't need to buy a thing. I wonder what type of... It's an axe, so we could use it. We wouldn't be able to use our shield, but we're definitely keeping this puppy. And we got some pants that light us on fire, but we're going to put them on. Whoop. We're going to put them on anyways. And then we will salvage these things. Copper short sword. We already got one. I'm glad that there's no durability in this game. And then we actually got some torches out of that as well. A stone mallet. Oh wait, we don't have axe skill. We're hammer guys. We'll keep this. What is the damage? Oh no, this thing sucks. Can we salvage it? Salvage away. But we can get our axe trained with this crazy thing, and we can also use it for, you know, we were just talking about buying an axe or finding an axe somehow. And we also wanted torches, and now we have torches. So we do have these things. I guess I'll sell them. $3 is better than no dollars. And I guess we'll keep these other 5 arrows. We're starting to carry around a lot of junk though, and so we need to start like deciding what we're carrying versus like, look at all these bones. It's actually, they're not that heavy. Can you salvage it? No. Alright, but we do have... That's not that heavy either. What are we carrying around that's so heavy? That thing's a little bit heavy. We just need more strength. So we can train our axe with that two-handed axe as well. And so let's actually put this in here. Let's actually put it here. And then you go here. You go here. You go here. There we go. Whoa, like that thing it did not like. Now let's beat this guy to death. Let's actually rest for a second. And we will start out with a good old stab. And then we're gonna train up our... Oh, I think we're hitting with the torch too. There's our sword fighting, so now it's a 6. There we go. We got some goat leather. Leather's pretty good in this game. It's a pretty good requirement. I think there was one other goat, but I'm not... No, that was it. Well, that was pretty successful. We got an axe. So we can chop trees, we can make firewood, we can have a torch. We can do all of the things that are necessary. So we don't even need to go to the dwarf home unless we absolutely need to. I'm just checking the scenario. Now we need a pickaxe. Pickaxe is probably next. If we could go to the dwarf home and see the price of a pickaxe. We could also sell off those things. We need to jump down and injure ourselves though here. Get our athletics up. And we can handle one more. And then we'll exit the map. Oh, you're gonna go this way, huh? I'm glad it doesn't accidentally, or... No, don't go that way. I'm glad it doesn't jump down and hurt you. There's a flint. I think so. It says that like a flint is this fire starter, but I've never had to have a flint, so I'm wondering if he's just going to implement that. Like, I think this game is great, and I just think it has stuff that it needs some adjustments to still. That's a troublesome one. We could go visit these dwarves. Oh, I just remembered why I wanted that stuff. It was so I could cook all this meat. So, let's craft. Sorry, let's build, which is the L key for some bizarre reason. Sorry, we need to craft it first. We need to craft you. And then there is a way to craft more than one item at a time. Here we go. We just need 3 more. And now we have 4. And we learned 1 level of carpentry, which means we can make bows and shit. See, now we're rolling. We can make arrows, shitty ass arrows. Then we'll put this down, and this shit stays here forever. Then we can go to our inventory and we can start cooking. Alt U. We just cook and cook and cook and we relax. Except it sounds like he's like hard at work cooking. He's hard at like it's a difficult job for him to cook. All right, now we can leave. And now we have some more stuff. And so when I have like a pickaxe, I would stop in some of these places to get... This is another snake pit. To check in with things. But we're actually in pretty good shape. Like, I kind of changed how I played with my drawer if I was regularly just walking across the whole maps. But I don't have a pickaxe. And that way, but if I had a pickaxe, you could mine stuff as you're moving across things. I don't think the mining regenerates, which is kind of interesting. Oh, he says. Maybe we should change to our... Oh, wait. We should change to our shield 100% here. And we should... We'll try it with the sword for a minute. Because look at how much damage that thing did. And then we're going to shield bash. Oh, except he's going to hit this tree. Yep, he sure did. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to be a thing. We should shield up probably then. And 6. 13 points of damage. It's like the sword is like way more damaging than anything else. Look at that thing. Maybe we should get a longsword or a katana or something. Here comes another gorilla. And I decided to scavenge instead of like rest or anything. Now we get another point in sword fighting. Oh, you know what? We might be able to put that cooldown thing on this sword ability. If it doesn't already have it, it's pretty quick. I feel like there was another snake attacking me. Let's see here. We can put one red and we can put one utility. Maybe the whatchamacallit. Let's put the knockback damage up on this one. Maybe the cooldown thing doesn't work how I think it works. So this says cooldown of 3. That means I could do this every time if this cooldown thing worked. Cooldown of 3. Increase target cooldown. Increase, you figure, makes it worse. But what would be the point of increasing it? We'll see how that works, though. Unless it's increasing the, like you hit somebody with it and it increases their cooldown. Well, you guys want to fight? Let's try it. No, that didn't change. It must increase, like, their cooldown of some ability they have, but that's so fast already. Or maybe the 3 isn't like a 3, it's like a 0.3 or something. What does that even mean? Now we got another sword fight thing. And here's our, what do we get? Bleed. We're going to put a bleed on guys now. We do want to, nope, I didn't actually want to click on that. We do want to do that eventually, though. There's more snakes. I don't want to keep coming into these battles with partial rest going on there. Do I have that bow? I still have that bow. Like this is like a shitty sword too, and it happens so fast. It's like sword is the primary thing there. Something hit me. Are we getting a bleed on these guys? It says we should. Yeah, I forgot completely about my protection. We gotta be pretty close to killing all these dudes. Damn, dude. Shit flies up when you're melee fighting. They made it so the pyromancy takes so long to level up. Well, I guess it doesn't take that long, but it's a cooldown. I downloaded all the DLC, not DLC, the mod music. But I was playing it while I was working. So I had to turn the music off just in case someone called. Okay, let's go down in this snake hole. Oh, there's still some alive. I was thinking there weren't going to be any alive. Let's put the torch back up. I think that could help. The snakes aren't that dangerous. If there's if there's gorillas down here, then we'll worry about the shield again. We also have, so I think we need to put points into something that helps our, I think it's endurance does, improves physical resistance, reduces fatigue gain when resting, increases maximum health, 5 point, reduces stamina cost of those things, movement and actions like mining, no, we don't give a shit about that, determines bonus health regeneration during long sleeps. So we have a 14 and a 14. I think I'm going to do 2 into this, and then we'll do the willpower thing next. Probably. There's kind of a lot of snakes over here, huh? Oh, see, here's what I was talking about. If we had a pickaxe, we could go to town on that shit. You know, we also could do just... Oh, we wanted the torch, though. Okay. I forgot. I was thinking we could whip out that two-handed thing and start swinging it around like a crazy elf. Exactly. You know, you gotta, like, you know... I actually only had time for like 5 minutes. I was, you know, like I said, I'm remembering why I liked it, why I liked Hearts of Iron so much. Another sword fighting level, Jesus Christ. So here's another thing that I really like about Hearts of Iron, that this is back to the Victoria 3 thing, that I feel like they need to get down with Victoria 3. The slog of combat. Like, you have this combat line, and then there's like these battles that are going on, and it takes months for the battle. You know, like things are moving around and stuff. Victoria 3 really has an issue where like a battle happens and 3 days later, fucking thing's gone. You've moved on to the next area, and it's like World War One should be the ultimate slog of just you grinding your guys, just fighting in the same spot forever. You know what I mean? Like, and like I've played Victoria 3 till like 1910 or something before I get burned out, so pretty close towards the end. But even like there's been wars in Europe where they're over in a few months. I want more slog for World War One. Yeah, the slog should be there. It shouldn't be over. It shouldn't be over in like a few months with like a ridiculous number of armies and stuff. It should be around for a long time. Copper, man, we could be rich if we had a pickaxe. What happens if we try to do it? It will tell me I can't. Yeah. So I really like for like specific periods for like tanks. So I didn't have any tanks in that, but that's, I have had tanks in Hearts of Iron. Like I've played Germany and Russia, but there's still like a certain number of like how you move forward is kind of a slower process than Victoria 3, where it's just, your guys are attacking that province, and here's our thing that we wanted. A goddamn log, palm fibers, and a crab shell. What a shitty loot run. Where the battles are over too quick. And I think the battles are over. So part of, like, Vicky 3 is you see, let's say, I'm just making up some shit here. France and Germany go to war, and you think, this is the time where I'm going to strike France, and I'm going to take their goddamn provinces. Like you're some other little country. You're whatever. I was going to say India, but India doesn't exist really in that game. You're some other country. You're Siam or whatever. You're like, now is the time for me to, you're Mexico. You're like, now's the time for me to attack France. The war's over in like 1 month between France and Germany. So like, they can immediately move and fight you. And it's like, but if it lasted 3 years, they would have some grind. They'd be losing people and the whole thing. I didn't get my log though. I guess we should pick up this log. Let's do this. Can we upgrade anything? We can upgrade a torch? No. We can't upgrade anything. We don't have the skill to upgrade anything. I guess we'll just leave this here? Oh no, I can take it if I chop it up. That's crazy. So I don't think that wars were that quick in, 1750. Like everything was over in a month. I feel like there was also major slogs going on where they were, had to take forts and walk miles, and whatnot. It just the World War I was particularly sloggy. World War II had particularly sloggy events, you know. Uh, all right, so we've cleared this out. It's a bummer. I'm gonna have to try to remember this where this tile is. How are we doing food wise? We're doing great. We're doing. This is actually like one of the easiest runs I've ever done in this game. Let's sleep though. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just meaning like the time it takes to actually take ground. Um, and I guess slog is that term works because I'm like, you know, World War II is what we're talking about. But I really like how, like I was saying, like I'm assuming I would lose on Persia or playing Persia, but it was the thing that we were at a stalemate, and I don't think I could break a stalemate with what the current situation. And I've played that with Hearts of Iron, and actually pretty much all Paradox games. When you hit a stalemate like that, usually you can just wait long enough and you'll outproduce the AI. You'll do it better than the AI. And so you can win if you wait it out. But this time I was like, I don't even think I could hold them in their current position, but they would produce way more than me. Um, so I think 53, they just need to work on the math is not right. That's my theory, is they just need to, it's just another one of the many, many bugs. Let's go in here. Oh, this is break time. Whoops, I said enter region, and it jumped me over to there when I did that. That's interesting. I didn't know it would do that. I actually wanted to go in here and see what we could get. This is the dwarves. We don't need the axe anymore, but we do need a pickaxe. I'm gonna go take a quick break though, and I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. All right. Let's see. We are going for a pickaxe. I was still thinking about Hearts of Iron when I was out there. I couldn't figure out what you're supposed to do with the civilian trains. I had a civilian. I mean, I knew what you're supposed to do with it, but I couldn't figure out how to deploy it. You're supposed to probably put it on a railway, is what I would assume. So we probably want a weaponsmith this time. Hey, they have a brewery. That's not what we want. I don't actually see many inns. I have a new heater that I bought, and I think it might be a little too hardcore, a little too warm. Oh, they just go there automatically. Oh. Well, I had one just sitting there. It was just like, you have an extra civilian train, and I was like, what do I do with it? Oh, there's a lot of weaponsmiths here. I guess, oh look, there's an estate, the Oathbringer's estate. You can't mine and stuff here, so let's go to we don't have any money, but we'll go to the weaponsmith. Maybe it's a tool maker. Tool maker probably is more what we want, a pickaxe. We don't want to accidentally like smack somebody in the head. Here's a tool maker right here. I would like to trade goods. Do you have any tools? No, but you could have this rabbit fur. And you could have tiger leather. Goes for 26 bucks here. Sure. I think we have enough tiger leather stuff. Meat, we need that. The scarab thing, we'll get rid of that. We'll just get rid of like everything. Snake leather, we have like a bazillion. We'll keep, I think it's 4 for another water skin just in case. Rusty helmet, you can have that piece of shit. You can have that one. You can have that one. We have 2 torches, but I guess they do burn out, I think. I think they get used up. No, they don't. They don't get used up. Mushroom soup for $4. You can have that. And then here's all my stuff that I want at the bottom. Bamboo wood. Can I chop down trees now? I can. You can have this bamboo wood? Bamboo wood. Maple wood. You can have all of that because we can get more. Crab shell. You can have that. Palm fibers. Yeah. Gorilla fur. Let's just unload everything. We're gonna need a flint, I think, though. Humanoid bones. I guess those are kind of easy to come by. The banana we'll keep. We'll keep the snake thing. They do, and that's why I was kind of surprised it was worth so much. The meat we'll keep. We'll get rid of all of this stuff. Apple seed we'll keep, and the cooked meat we'll keep. That's 170 bucks. We'll do the trade. We'll go back. So I got 3 water skins. You know what we should have done? Well, maybe the snake. No, the snake leather is worth more than a water skin. I was gonna say we should have turned it into water skin first and sold it, but no, it's worth more. Then we'll go talk to this person. I would like to order a pickaxe. It only costs 10 bucks? Oh, I sold all this stuff. Oh, it's an additional 15. Or I need to bring metal and wood. Oh no, here it is down here. You don't have any metal. Oh, you do. It's $70? Do you have something that's shittier? I kind of like that you have to pick, because it does matter in this game what it's made out of. All right, well, you have the wood, and we can get palm wood one, but and I don't have the 70 bucks for 2 of them. Actually, I guess I could. Oh, did they have me buy it straight? Okay, I needed to do it this way. Oh, he has copper. Damn it, I wasted $70. I don't think can you mix it? Oh God! What happens if you mix it? Then we need the wood here. What's your cheapest wood? Because I'm going to be broke real quick. Well, now I don't want the cheapest wood because mahogany. It gives me nature resistance. I mean, I'm not going to be equipping this thing. Maybe we should go for this. Then it's 70 bucks. I mean, maybe we should equip it. Yeah, I know. It should. It doesn't. Well, then we need 15. Okay, we're gonna equip it. Get this out of here. Go back. We're gonna make this a very nice pickaxe. We don't need it to be this good, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we could spend the 17 bucks on the mahogany, and we would still have enough for the actual order. And then we're gonna be real broke. And then we're gonna order it. And then we have $1 left. See, everything worked out. And then we gotta come back later when it's done. It is. You know, I feel like that's like bookshelves and stuff are usually made out of that. I don't know if it's like a hardwood or what. Like oak would be the thing. Probably it'd be heavy, but the handle would be nice. I wonder if they made it so you can cook food on here yet. You cannot. Like cook food on one of these things. This is definitely a luxury pickaxe, and we don't even need it that much, but we could use it as an axe if we have to. Hey dudes, what's up? Actually, you guys got any directions to like hunters or anything while we're waiting for this guy to get his act together? No hunters. Mushroom farms. I guess we could go to this brewery. That's what you do in real life, right? You go and you wait at the bar for shit to get done. Drink some water here. There's a brewer. I don't think the brewers tell you what I want, though. They do not. This person has a question mark. There's another, I think there's another occupation. I thought it was in, but it could be like, that will have the things that they tell you. Let's go back and check on our equipment here. We got tons of stuff. I think it takes a long time. What was this person's name? It's this person. Oh, we got it already. Dark Flame Jr. It does 11 to 17 damage. It actually does more damage than our two-handed thing. Oh, it's also a two-handed thing. Alright, well, if we want to go axes, we can go to one of these two axes. But now we can mine stuff. And we could also, while we're here, craft another one of... Oh, it was only 3. That's okay. And we have a copper bar for some reason. Usually, I think you can kill these guys. Oh, I think we can also shear them. We've discovered wool. It's an important thing to know about. That it exists. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll be back, guys. We're gonna go mine the shit out of some stuff. Once again, we're kind of a bizarre elf. You know, our hit points are good. Let's jump off a thing. Oh! You know, we can do it again. We can handle it. Oh! How close are we? We're getting there. Just a few more face dives, and we're in. Oh, yeah. Oh! Alright, don't do it again. Last thing we want to do is die. We don't know what this is. It says it's easy though. They're both easy. Let's go over here. Let's enter the region here. And now we can pickaxe some shit. We're just looking around for some We got like tons of food. We can axe up stuff. So we're in like great shape. We're very dwarf-like though for an elf, and it's kind of weirding me out. Let's dive off this thing because we're probably very close. Yeah, we need one more face plant and then we're good. There we go. Now with athletics, we can cheese the next thing. Oh no. Oh yeah, we can. We can drag it. So we'll drag 5 more points. Whenever we find something, we can drag. That is. We don't need to face plant anymore. We can just find something to drag. I mean, at this point, I think it's built into the game that you're supposed to cheese stuff because there's no other way to get athletic points unless you got to work out. You got to set up your workout thing, just like Kenshi. What was that? Let's go bash its face in. What do we got? A sword equipped? We could do an axe. Let's see. Axe. It's just like a ton of experience points. Cooldown. Okay, there's the cooldown. So the target cooldown must be when you're hitting the person. So that would actually pretty cool to get to a 15. But we only have 10 axe. We could put... We'll have our torch. Let's axe this guy. What's going on here? There we go. It's just acting a little funny. 16 points of damage, huh? 2 hits. It's very dark, though. I guess elves don't have infravision or whatever. Making sure I turn off my break timer since I forgot the other day. We need to go back to the torch, though. The short sword. That was too much. It's too dark for that shit. Maybe we can get a lantern or something. Is there in your inventory, is there a spot for like lantern? No, maybe we can find like a ring. I've never found a magic ring or anything though. What we're looking for here though is I'm just curious if we can build anything else. What we're looking for here is mineable stuff. It will be attached to walls. We want to go into any cave we see, and because we have water and we have food, so this is the time to do it. All right, that little cave part we went through. And there are monsters, or no, I guess not monsters, there's animals around here too. I was reading on my phone outside that Microsoft had just laid off more people. There's a lot of video game layoffs going on. Video game developer layoffs. It's kind of interesting. I'm curious how much of that is AI related, or if it just happens to be a time period. Like I want to see data for AI layoff type things. I don't think yeah, I would guess both too. Well, there are some caves over here. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's gonna have us walk across all the way out there though. Let's go up. And then we'll go back down over here. Because there's caves are what we want. We might just not find anything. That happens. Now we can chop trees down. Alright, this one seems very, very unlikely. I feel like I would have found something by now. But I've wondered about how this stuff's generated. There's some shrooms. How it generates the map. Like, is it each cave individual, which it does kind of feel like, because you'll find like a cave full of shrooms, and then you'll find a cave full of copper. Like maybe it puts down the mountains first, and then it puts in a number of caves, and the caves can be empty. They could have copper, whatever. It doesn't seem like if you find a map that has copper, they all have copper or whatever. And I also don't think, like, I don't know, like, should I be like mining through every wall that I possibly can? It's gone fine. It's the same, you know, it's a slow slog. Learning and programming is slow. I'm learning new things every day, and I gotta rewrite everything that I do all the time, which is, you know, expected, I guess. Let's go to this easy one, and then we'll go in here. Going back to 4 or 5 day work weeks really has slowed down my productivity, though. If I can, I was thinking about that earlier today because all I did was I got back from work, because I actually went into the office today. I took a nap and after I got back, because I just nap all the time, but I was still exhausted, and I was like, so it was like pick between play Hearts of Iron or do some work on my Hex Demon game. Oh, we can drag this guy. Here we go. Don't worry about it that I'm dragging it backwards. That's what we do in this place. Look at that. We almost have another level of athletics. This is part of the... There we go. There is one level of athletics. We're on a mission here, though. There's another level of athletics. We're very tired now, though, and we have 2 unspent points. Let's spin those points. I'm thinking strength. We got 16. We don't need intelligence. We don't really need dexterity except for a bow, and we don't need that. Let's go with some strength. Do a little bit more damage. So my Hex Demon game, I'm like making tons of progress, but I'm in like a tedious part. Back to like the AI thing. I wish I could just ask the AI to like do it, because it's not, there's nothing like original about what I gotta do. I just gotta like type in the shit, if that makes sense. So I do wish that like that was a possibility, but yeah, no, the county overlays is pretty much done. It's going back to how the units or your heroes are gonna sit on the thing on the map. And I guess I'm just gonna have a row of them. Not really a big fan of that. We only can get this up to level 5. So we only get one more drag out of this. Am I still dragging this thing? I am still dragging this thing. We're almost to a pool of blood, though, so we don't want to get that close to it. There we go. We got our last point of drag out of there. We want to stop dragging. And how tired? Let's rest and be prepared for beating the shit out of a bunch of monsters here, because when I say be prepared, what time is it? It's morning? We could go for this 2-handed chopper here just for fun. We're not as good. Okay, they're wolves. I think we can beat some wolves down. Come back here, dude. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought I switched my weapons. I guess I didn't. I wanted to switch to my bow. I don't have my shield right now, so let's see how quickly we can axe our way through these guys. Pretty quick. This 2-handed thing is fucking brutal. It's gonna be more like CK2. This is like a survivor of this. This is like a wolf attack on a thing here. I guess I could just get this chest while we're here. It has an apron, which actually I think I might be able to wear this apron. I can. What does it give me? Besides fire, it's actually an okay resistance thing. X. There we go. X. I've never played Imperator. It's just basically going to have a log of what the combat is. It's going to be shitty at the beginning, probably for quite a while. The combat's like a lower priority to get all the other things going. It's definitely not going to be like Victoria 3 or Hearts of Iron. Hearts of Iron. So one of the things I do want from Hearts of Iron is where you can see a build-up happening. That's like a high priority around the areas, because I think that's an important metric in games to see that the enemy is building up on your borders is important. But it's just gonna be like logs. That's the plan, at least. And then maybe much later have it less CK3 or E or CK2. Well, CK3 is the same way too. It's just they're just logs. They just have like some fake graphics that don't mean anything. I mean, I guess they do mean something, but all right, we already got everything good in here. Yeah, so it's going to be more like tactics. They'll be using tactics, and that will affect, not tactics that you can see, like with a picture. I just don't want to do another picture that I feel is unnecessary. Like, the pictures don't mean anything to me in CK2 or 3, or like, it's just pictures. You know what I mean? Like, they just need a log. It's the same thing. Man, this axe is pretty good. Well, that was easy. Let's, we're already fully healed. Let's just rest here, and then we'll move on. That's it. We'll move on to the next spot. I don't think this guy does anything. He just wanders around. He's like the guy you saved. Those are hands. Those are human hands over there. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was just a deer. Yeah, like that, Mr. Deer. Deers turn aggressive in real life when you fight them. When you shoot them with a bow. They don't run away or anything. You know, we could camp real quick. I don't think I can start this fire. Are you talking about like an intelligence? Because you're gonna be able to do like have spies and stuff like dominions. Outposts to improve the chance. So definitely want fortifications and infrastructure. I do like the train things. Yeah, you can't start this up. I do like that there's railways and stuff, but I want to, like, since it's post-apocalyptic, let's chop down this tree and start a fire. Oh yeah, we can throw the stuff now too. I guess, was that too heavy? Oh, I don't have enough stamina to throw a log. You can get experience points throwing things now. For the athletics, it gives you 3 experience points. I think. Oh, it looks like you can do that one forever. I wonder if you can throw this thing. You cannot. You cannot interact that. So in a perfect world, like, remember all of this shit that I talk about is so far down the road, and I just like add features and stuff that are kind of ridiculous. Can I throw this thing? No. That are kind of ridiculous because it's I have no idea how to do it, you know. But in a perfect world, I would like your armies to attach vehicles and stuff to them. And vehicles, because remember the population's really low. Like, if you found a tank, it would be like a huge thing, and you would attach an actual tank to your army. That's the way I'd want to do it. Bikes. So it's funny. I saw bikes were in Hearts of Iron, and I've read like some military sci-fi that had bikes, and it's like it's mentioned in the military sci-fi that there's historical battles with bikes, and I was like, Yeah, it does make sense to have that in Hearts of Iron. But yeah, bikes could be in there. We're in America though. There are any fucking bikes here. Just kidding. There's a whole group of people with bikes. Get out of here, dude. You're like standing on my log. Oh, you can tell me if anything's interesting nearby. Yeah. Okay, I take back my hostility. We'll rest here. Well, I guess I'll just sleep and maybe you'll wander off. Okay. I want to throw this log a couple of times. Just like a couple. It's kind of big and heavy, but what we're going to do is we're just going to get a level, of athletics. Oh, it happened. It like bounced back. The log is too heavy to pick up, but I can throw it. And now I'm out of stamina here. We're going to do this twice. Throw it this way. I bet you we're pretty close. Pretty close. But yeah, so you know how like there's doctrines in Hearts of Iron? I kind of want a similar thing. I think we talked about this where like you can learn, like your leaders would learn these different ideas is what I was calling them. But the different ideas would, what do we get from that? We carrying capacity plus 20. That was worth that little thing there. All right, now let's go chop this wood. And then let's build a campfire. Oh, wait, I gotta craft some firewood. And we'll craft just 4, I guess. Well, so that's gonna be part of the thing. So you know how like in Mad Max, there's like there's Bullet Town and Fuel Town or whatever. Oh, look at this. We can make a wooden hoe. Really? We can make a wooden hoe? Because we're gonna need a hoe. That's new. That's new. We can make bronze. This game has the tin to bronze thing that I was talking about. I don't think we need to make a hoe yet. And the fact that I can make one means that I don't need to carry one around. Bikes actually are a pretty good idea. But so the post-apocalyptic part I was thinking about was it would slowly decay. There'd be like an infrastructure per county that would slowly decay over time that you would need to like assign people to upkeep. But that would control how fast you could move between, like if you had a vehicle. On foot, it's always going to be the same speed. Well, not always the same speed, depending on how far the infrastructure would go. But that would be like freeways still working and stuff between for cars. And that would matter as time went past. I keep thinking I have 2 points, but I only have 1. And so, like, if you found a car that was, you know, let's say a Humvee or something, a working car, you could drive to these other states or counties and do battle there quicker, and also have, like, you know, if you had a tank, you would have the tank support. But I also wanted those things to, like, kind of fall apart over time. Not like a durability, maybe like durability. But the whole point being, hey, we can finally do a wooden floor. The whole point being that stuff kind of falls apart, and you would need to put the infrastructure, not besides the technology to fixing that stuff. So you would start out with like leftover shit that you could use, but it would slowly fall apart, and you'd have to start building to return. Like it would be like a downward arc. Like pretty soon you'd be almost to the sticks and stones, no ammo part, and then your country would start going back up to where you can fix the cars or build your own cars or whatever. I definitely want weather, and I want day and night, especially because of the vampire thing. And I was also thinking about randomly dispersing some nuclear bombs. Like there would be certain counties that were just a radioactive wasteland, and you just couldn't go into them. Or if you got like this special, gear, you could. We don't need to carry around these rocks. I didn't notice I was carrying around rocks, even though they are kind of worth a lot of money. Let's put our short sword back down here. And I don't think we need this either. You can't even sell it, so let's drop that. And the whole reason we did all this was so that we could cook all of this, and then we can relax here. So my goal, my hope is, and I actually hadn't played Victoria 3 when I started thinking about this game, was to have economy really matter. So it would be like you might have like access to sulfur or whatever. So you would have one county that would produce bullets, and it would be like a bullet town, and that you could sell the bullets to other counties and other factions and stuff. And so I was thinking something similar to actually Victoria 3, and then I played Victoria 3, and I was like, oh, this is very similar, but with less tediousness, I hope. Of course, like that has like real developers and stuff, so I'm just pretty much talking out of my ass. No, you're not meddling. Always open to suggestions. Well, not always, but 90% of the time open to suggestions. All right, we have now a living shit ton of food. We have so much food. And honestly, we should probably pick a home base, but I just thought probably we would also if we had enough leather. I have buckskin. And I don't have enough leather. I was going to make another one of these. So the factions, I was actually rethinking the faction thing too. Because I think I mentioned this before too, like having vampires and Cthulhu stuff. I was thinking about having everyone start the same, and then you would get to pick as you go on. Like you could be like start worshiping the blood god, what you're talking about the thing from Warhammer. You could, and then you could become a vampire, or you could get infected with not infected, but a Cthulhu thing, etc., etc. Originally was gonna have them start different. I haven't decided, but originally I was gonna have them start different. You can pick at the beginning, but I don't know. I keep flip-flopping back and forth on which one of those I want to do. I guess we gotta go back to my torch and sword. Oh shit. Oh no, it's right here. I thought maybe I got rid of one of my torches. Because we're going to explore these caves too. See if there's anything here. But it would be... So either way, whatever faction you get into... So I was gonna have a druidic faction that obviously, so part of it. So the other thing I would really want to do is better diplomacy. And so like the druidic faction, they wouldn't like people who are cutting down forests. And so I haven't thought about would they be better at building things? So that is an idea. I haven't specialties for different stuff, but the druidic faction would also be summoning animals to fight in their armies, and so that back to attaching vehicles, if we would also it would also work with attaching 5 hawks to your army or whatever. Exactly. So the druidic one, I'm gonna have them more like Luddites as well. So, but that would be an option for. You could change to that instead of pick that at the beginning. But I don't know. I keep flip-flopping back and forth because it'd probably be better if you just picked it at the beginning. But I kind of want people not to know what faction you are when you start. Because I want to have a 10-person multiplayer. I remember I have all these ridiculous ideas that I'll never do. But I would like to have a 10-person multiplayer, and then when you start, if no one knew what faction you started as, it would be a lot more fun to play as a vampire, and people were like, "Is that guy's army's always moving at night?" Or the druid guy, they'd say, "Well, that guy's not cutting down any trees," and whatever. I guess we're just gonna go in with this. I was hoping to find something. Oh, wait. Wait. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is like one side would be pro technology, going the Mad Max with, you know, trying to refine oil and make guns and stuff, and then the other side, you know, there would be more than the two factions, but the other side would be like embracing. And so one of the things I'm definitely changing is originally I was gonna only have like 3 biomes, I'm calling them, per county. Like it would be forest, river, and mountains. Uh, but I'm definitely gonna change that into like mini small chunks, and they fill up and then you run out. Like if one of them was mountains, you could put in 10, you know, there'd be 10 mountains and you could put 10 mining things in. Oh no, there would be desert and stuff, but I meant there'd only be like 3 per county. But now I'm changing that to where there's gonna be like, and you would only have 3 things you could build. I'm gonna change it to, and I got this idea from Victoria 3, where you'd have like I said, like 50 mountain ones where you can build 50 things there or whatever. All right, I guess we're just gonna go in and fight these guys. I was hoping to find some resources there. Do we want to jump down? I don't think we want to jump down. I actually think we should rest before. We want to be all up to par. I need to go down a level. I think if you do minus... Oh, but it won't tell you where the thing is until you actually go down. I guess I might have to jump down. I didn't want to start out wounded. Okay, it's just some bats and shit. Bats and shit. Go. What weapon am I equipped with? What time is it? Afternoon? Let's go with... This is axe. My mahogany pickaxe is actually pretty good too. 11 to 17. It actually is better than this other thing. Oh right, this you gotta tell it. You're here to kill. Man. But yeah, I definitely want better diplomacy. I think diplomacy in 4X games has been like a failure for the past 10 years. Like there's been no improvements on diplomacy in forever. And I think I was reading about, what made me start thinking about it is I was reading about in real life, oh, there's 2 chests here. Oh, look at this. There's an axe. Oh, wait, we already got that little axe. Or the 2-handed axe earlier. So there's like all these different treaties. There's like hundreds of treaties that nations are a part of. And they, you know, just because we don't agree with one treaty, we're going to stick with other treaties. And I think that should be added to more games. And so like back to my ridiculous game idea that I work on. I'm hoping this guy's coming to fight me. And he is. You could be a treaty like that. You're not gonna chop down trees, right? And then that would help certain things, but then you also could threaten other nations. Like you and your ally, right? Say that you're not gonna chop down trees, but then this other place is. You could threaten them, not necessarily to go to war, but just be like, we'll sanction you, we won't trade with you, and you could then war could escalate. Because I feel like in most games it's like you just attack. You're at war, there's no escalation. Actually, Kaiserreich made it feel more like the escalation was happening, which I thought was pretty good. That was all built in with decisions, though. But you did get stuff out of the decisions, if that makes sense. Like, in Kaiserreich. Yeah, and so that's actually a good idea. I didn't even think about it that way. you could have like if certain stuff like allow river trade or whatever. Man, all of these ideas that I have and you have and everyone, other people have, that I'm never gonna be able to implement this all. But I'm just gonna keep saying I'm gonna try. Not to be a liar. I read some article where, um, what was the thing? Oh, I got a bandana. Oh, but this is not what I thought this was. This is just sits on top of your head. Can we get rid of this thing? We can salvage it. This axe, the light copper axe, actually, we might want to keep for if we want a shield fight. I read this thing where this developer, yeah, it will. I'll be 75. Final 1.10 is finally out. Where this developer basically his game, and I can't remember if it was a developer, it was a company. His game did not do well, and the complaint that most people had is that he was unwilling to speculate ever, this one development company, about their game because they didn't want to come out as lying about the future. So when people interviewed and stuff, they would and asked him like, "Will your game have this?" He would be like, "Can't tell ya," because he didn't want to be a liar later. He called a liar later down the road. But what it did is it killed all interest in his game because we would be like, "Can you move your character?" And he'd be like, "Can't tell ya," because he didn't want to. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But once again, obviously, all this shit that I'm talking about is just like pipe dreams. I can't even get to I can't even get the guys to appear on the screen how I want them to appear, your heroes. But that I would like all of the things that. I can't even get the stacking of the heroes to work. That's how I really wanted it to work, was they would stack up like in Shadow Empire, but oh. Okay. I thought my torch went out. And I was like, I didn't think the torches went out. Now let's keep going with the short sword and the torch here. Wish you could oh, you can. Anything else we can deconstruct here? Doesn't look like it. We're gonna go sword here. I think I'm on a spot. I don't see it on the map though. I might have to go down one. I think this is gonna be the last battle I'm gonna do tonight. Yeah, I probably have to go down one. There it is, the cave that we need. But this could have some good loot in it. It's got to find an entrance. We're gonna hug this wall until we get over there, unless it goes into a total wild goose chase. Yeah, I think I said this. Well, I know I said it in some stream, but someone when I like the first 2 weeks of me working on this 4X game, when I was on my other channel, someone in chat was like, "Hey, here's some loot. Iron, wow. See, we spent all that money on iron and we could have got it for free." I wouldn't have the pickaxe to get the iron though, so that counts. Someone said in like 6 months you'll have like a good basis of game going, and I said I think it's more like 5 years, and it's definitely like I think I've worked on it, only on weekends for like a year or something. 6 months to a year, and I still feel like it's easily 5 years to even get it to the most basic, where everything's working. Because one, I started on Unity, I switched over, that was like a huge slowdown. The way that I was learned with the tutorials to do it in Unity it was suggested, and I agree with that it was not the most efficient way to do it in the future, so I had to rewrite all that shit and learn how to do that. Like the stacking thing, I cannot get to work for the love of God. I don't know why that is so difficult to work. Well, that's what I hope too. I hope that as the things that I'm fixing, I'm also learning stuff as I go. But I'm hoping that these rewrites that I'm constantly doing are making it easier to work on in the future. But it's also like sometimes I don't even know that something exists, like that in programming at all, or in Godot or whatever. But I don't know something exists, and then I don't know that I need to know it, if that makes sense. And so then someone in chat will be like, "Why aren't you doing this?" And I'll be like, "I don't know what the fuck that is." And then I'll learn about it. I'll go like read some tutorial or watch some tutorials or something. All right, we're about to get in a big fight here. What do we got? Sword and Flame here. That's why we're calling him Dark Flame Jr. Oh, these guys are just a bunch of chumps, though. Oh, who's this guy? He's a troglodyte. And he's chasing us. I wonder if we should switch to a weapon that... Or like my shield or something. Let's rest. Let's rest again. Because we kind of need the... What is that noise? Oh. That's us dealing fire damage. That noise is us parrying stuff. One troglodyte down. Oh, look at this. He's like a little... Okay, that's not what I was thinking of, a troglodyte there. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm going to turn that off. Thank you. I'm going to turn that off right now. This is a new heater. I don't know how to turn it off. Off. Woolly rags. Do we want this crap? I guess we probably do. Where did the woolly rags go? Okay, so they go over my apron. It's a straw apron. So if we ever fight anything that's fire based, we're gonna kind of be in the shit. Good God, like this sword is so much more damaging than... Also, like, it's just crazy how weak the magic user is. We don't even need to kill those guys yet. Comparatively, the dagger... Oh, you are a threat. I'm looking for troglodytes. I guess there just aren't any troglodytes chilling out. I guess we'll put the sword to this guy. I should have sheared him first. I wonder if you get the shearing when you take their skins. That was it, huh? One troglodyte. We honestly don't even need the thing. Oh, is that what this wool? Oh, that's wool. I thought that was yarn. That looks like yarn to me, but... And look, we got a strawberry pie. And a bat corpse. It has 10 blood. I wonder... Oh, wait. We can scavenge it? For what? We probably needed a container, but we could have probably picked... I wonder what we want blood for. Cottonseed and spruce. Because that's isn't the first time that it's offered blood. Is something. I don't think you can be a vampire in this. Get us some troglodyte skin. Oh, we got troglodyte ears. That seems gruesome. The crafting gives you hearings +5. Oh man. Like you're gonna put the ears in your ears, but I mean you craft it onto your sword or something. Well, this guy is a fucking badass compared to Dark Flame Senior. He doesn't even, he can't believe the stories of what a fucking sissy his dad was compared to him. Like he liked magic. I'm a fucking bookworm. Reading books. Let's go out, hit things with hammers. No, there's only gonna be one. That the plan is only to have one. Like Victoria 3 would be the easiest way to describe it, or CK3 or whatever. So I know the map looks like you can move around on it like that, but that is not the plan. The plan is just to have it move back and forth. I actually might change that though. That's another thing that I keep move back and forth like the Paradox games or like Dominions. So each county just has its own little thing. But definitely fortifications. You mentioned forts earlier, and I don't think I said anything. I think I just went back to. I just want to check this one little area first. Then I'm calling it night. I'll make a sandwich or something. Oh, outposts. So each. I haven't really thought about that. Because there's gonna be people. It's gonna be like a Crusader Kings where each county has somebody that owns it that lives there. But I do want to have a thing where, like, if you attack a place, they can just flee. They don't have to fight you. If they know they're gonna lose, like the 5 people that live there can just go somewhere else. And so it would be empty, and you'd have to move people in there. But the plan is to have like survivors at every location at the beginning. And there's also there's a whole mechanic I want to do where you like explore your county to find more. So back to the biomes and stuff, where you find like these different special things, including like tanks and stuff. But I see what you mean, like outposts like on the edge, so that if they're getting attacked. But so those counties though are individual things. Less like Hearts of Iron and more like Crusader Kings or Europe or Universalis or whatever. So that I see what you're saying. So like farther out from like your capital, you mean? Hopefully you would have people everywhere. People should be everywhere. Like you should be exploiting every county. But I don't know. Let me think about it. It'd be interesting if there was empty wastelands that you'd have to travel through, because I do want there to be trade routes too. That's the other thing. But anyways, I am going to call it a night. I gotta sleep. that's why I gotta eat dinner too. But thank you everyone for joining me. Lord Mac, always good to talk to you. Speedy, if you're still around, have a good night. You are still around. I'm doing the soup and sandwich thing again, Speedy, like always. But anyways, have a good night. Bye.